This is it, a can't-miss game and a backdrop to match the special occasion. The fans had this one circled on their calendars long ago, and now it's a matter of who will dominate on the pitch. Big characters on the big stage. What a prospect. Don't miss a single second of the action. It's all live on EA TV.
Hello everyone, great to be with you from the West Coast, specifically Dignity Health Sports Park here in Southern California. My name's Derek Ray and delighted to have alongside me, as usual on these occasions, Stuart Robson. I'm very excited to be able to bring you live action from Major League Soccer coming right up. It's the Los Angeles Galaxy and they face New York City FC.
Thanks, Derek. Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors.
Well, the two wide players are great in 1v1 situations, and their movement is also very good. But it's the midfield three that will need to control the flow of the game.
And they need to get tighter, but a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Rodriguez. Sands. The referee knew that was foul play, but advantage it is. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Joveljic. Intelligent threaded pass here. An early goal. It is the ideal opening.
Let's see this again, because the delivery into the box couldn't be any better. Played into just the right area, but just look at the space he has. He doesn't even have to jump. Of course it's a good finish, but the marking is woeful.
One 0 then. Rodriguez. Good movement. Boy. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Gaston Brugman. James Sands. An effective challenge. Options in the middle and crossed in the direction of the back post. And defensive play to be applauded. Rodriguez. Keaton Parks now. The referee correctly decided to play advantage. Firing it towards goal. And a wonderful diving save to deny the opportunity. And taken short. Excellent refereeing, advantage in operation. Can he take the chance? It could be up for grabs. And eventually, goalkeeper's ball.
Well, you can sense the relief amongst his teammates, but what a first save that was.
Marky Delgado. Oh, he looks threatening. It should be. Oh, keeper dealt with it. High pressing and good high pressing. Santiago Rodriguez. Plenty of support here. Now, will the cross work out for them? Clearance needed to be better. Well, they can bring it out now. Santiago Rodriguez. Still trailing, but they're upping the pressure. But then the one that fails to hit its target. Riqui Puig. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. Well, a good place to win it back, and let's see what it leads to. Santiago Rodriguez. Now, perhaps they can counter from here. Well, it was a good counter-attack in the making. Well, that's a foul, and it sets up a free kick in a dangerous position. Well, I dare say sometimes as the free kick taker, you wish the cameras weren't rolling.
Yeah, no wonder he looks embarrassed. He's way off target with that one.
And he has options available. Nice looking pass. Can he do it? Misfire. And a big moment because the referee has pointed to the spot. Penalty coming up. Well, no card handed out. He gets away with a rebuke.
Well, a lot of referees would have booked him there, but I'm with him on this one. No yellow card for me.
To extend their lead here. A goal! Accurate from the spot.
Well, here we can see it again, and he's done well to read the intentions, but just can't get a touch on it as it sails over him. So close to being a fantastic stop.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. James Sands. Here's Hannes Wolf. And losing possession. And back to McCarthy. Moving forward effectively. It's there for him. Still possibilities. And second time around he scores. But the keeper left to wonder what his defenders were doing.
Well, when you see this again, I think the goalkeeper's very unlucky. He makes a good initial save, but the ball comes off of him, rebounds straight to an attacker, and the finish is excellent.
Well, you've got to say, an incredible first-half performance. That scoreline tells you all you need to know. Now, far from a smooth challenge. Now, will the referee produce a card? And following the infringement, a caution.
Yeah, no surprise there. That was always going to be a booking.
Likes to run with the ball at his feet. Wonderful chance! And the corner's been given. Who's going to get on the end of it? And tipping it over the crossbar. Danger averted for now, but it'll be another corner. Playing it short. This looks interesting. Stopped a certain goal. Boy. Plays with a positional sense that is second to none. Could be a chance to break here. They need to get bodies back. In with a chance. Well, good idea in terms of the shot, but not to be. And the ball's gone. Dejan Jovelic. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Never really close to the goal. And it will be a goal kick. Under the full weight of the pressure. Now, doesn't get away with it. Free kick given. Here it is now, a substitution. And he could really get at the opposition. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. A room to roam on the wing. Still trying to make something happen. And gobbled up with ease by the keeper. Inching towards the interval, and it's going with home advantage. Stuart, as always, very keen to get your take.
Well, when they play like this, they're such a good team to watch. Their passing, movement and finishing have been of the highest.
Stuart, they've got to score! And the ball is loose. And putting his body on the line. And he read it really well. Fine save. Delivering it. And ably dealt with. Riqui Puig. And with that, the attack fizzles out. A move of promise on the flank. Oh yes, a goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a really inviting ball played into the box, begging players to attack it, and it ends up with a fairly simple finish. Certainly not much the goalkeeper can do about that.
Well, the action continues, and no shortage of goals. 3-1 as things stand. And the referee has decided to add on 3 additional minutes. And not a great challenge. Free kick here. Well, just a rebuke rather than a caution, Stuart.
Well, it's not a bad tackle, and the referee's got that right.
Moving forward effectively. It's got to be! It was always likely to be the goalkeeper's ball. Oh, that's a very poor effort, dearie me.
Well, he's made a mess of that. That's a wasted opportunity.
And there goes the whistle. Well, we spoke about it earlier, the fantastic record they have at home, so not exactly a shock to see them in front at the break.
Well, what another top 45 minutes from them. They completely controlled the game and look so dangerous going forward. There's just no stopping them here.
Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. James Sands. Boyle. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Now the counter-attack looks on. Excellent ball over the top. Oh, it's a penalty! Just what they wanted to avoid, given the scoreline. Well, no card handed out. He gets away with a rebuke.
Well, a lot of referees would have booked him there, but I'm with him on this one. No yellow card for me.
Well, the bar can be the goalkeeper's best friend. And he did what he had to do defensively. He has teammates around him. Oh, from such a long way out, and off the frame of the goal in the end.
Well, that was a great strike, no doubt about it. He really did hit it with power.
Rodriguez. A very effective challenge put in. Riqui Puig. He's in behind. And he thwarted the attack with a masterful tackle. Nice weight on the pass. Well, let's call it. Oh, the referee points to the spot. Penalty. Well, some might say he's been fortunate to avoid being shown the card.
Well, I like that from the referee. Just because it's a penalty doesn't mean it's a yellow card. I think he's got it right.
To pull one back here. And the spot kick is converted as coolly as you like.
Well, let's take another look. He chooses the right way to dive, but it's a good penalty because it's the height that beats him as it goes above him.
Well, the action underway once more, and no shortage of entertainment. 3-2. Committed challenge. Well, play stopped. It is a free kick. Yoshida. Running with the ball confidently. And on the back of that particular challenge, will the referee let the matter rest there? And yellow it is, a booking.
Yeah, he was too impatient to win the ball and probably deserved a yellow card.
Well, not the best effort we've ever seen, Stuart.
Well, I think it's fair to say he won't be taking the next one.
Wolf.
To today's lucky fan of the match.
So a half an hour remaining.
Please come to guest relations.
Perfect challenge. Yamane. How about the cross? Punched away. Well, they've won themselves a corner and a chance perhaps to add an additional goal for security.
Substitution for LA Galaxy.
So a personnel change then.
Number 8, Marky Delgado. Entering the match. Number 7, Diego Fernandez.
Playing it in. Goalkeeper dealt with it. Here's Fernandez. Here's Hannes Wolf. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Wolf. Easy save. Puig. Diego Fagundes. Well, that's a super ball over the top. Well, he so badly wanted to net another one, but the keeper playing his part.
Well, maybe that should have been his second, but you can see another one coming. He's playing so well here.
Elects to go short. Real chance. Well, a suspect piece of finishing when all is said and done.
And he'll be thinking about that for quite some while. That's a tame finish.
Chances on. Well, it's all going so swimmingly for them here. Another goal. And now it's a matter of avoiding any silly mistakes.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And the timing of the run is just as good. As for the finish, it was never in doubt.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Parks. Well, nothing for them to worry about in the end. Good defending. 20 minutes to go in this one. And quite simply wide of the target. Fernandez. Rodriguez. Here's Hannes Wolf. Able to skip past his man. Can he finish this? A goal as they cut into their advantage. Still plenty of life in this match.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and the finish is clinical. He just makes it look so easy, doesn't he?
Goal.
Well, how about this? 4-3.
Hannes Wolf.
Puig. Oh, fancy footwork. What an important piece of defending. Risa. Not smooth in possession. Plenty of support here. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Well, it fizzled out. Well, there's a really stylish piece of running. It might be. And it's gone in. Just what the doctor ordered. Things looking very bright for them now with this buffer.
Well, he puts it away really well, as you can see, but you'd expect him to score from that range, but they all count.
Not a scoreline we see all that often, 5-3. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Nice weight on the pass. And there it is! That will put the seal on victory if there were any lingering doubts.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is absolutely inch perfect, and it makes the striker's job so easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a lovely goal.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Determined defending. Well, on the cusp of the final whistle, and the home side really prospering today. Stuart, interested to get your take.
Well, the result has never really been in doubt, has it? They've created so many chances.
Oh, wait a minute, Stuart. Look what's happening. And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best.
Well, just look at this again. He moves the ball quickly, he gets beyond his marker and he keeps his composure. It's an excellent finish.
Diego Fagundes. Puig. Good-looking sequence. And played in. Still a chance. Huge block. Oh, very effective play, and they might be onto something. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. Well, opting for the short corner. Lovely work to get past his man. Nicely saved.
I would like to say the keeper's kept them in this game, but I can't see them getting back into this one.
He's protecting it well. And easily intercepted. Gaston Brugman. And they need to get tighter here. It has to be! Determined defending. Who can they pick out? Well, it wasn't the easiest header to control, but still he'll be a bit disappointed. Keaton Parks. Here's Hannes Wolf. Here's Fernandes. And in the right position to read it. Plenty of support here. Must be! And the keeper flings himself at the ball. Well, the referee deciding to let the play flow, but now it will be a booking, Stuart.
Well, as soon as the ball went dead, he was always going to book him, and he's absolutely right to do so.
Short corner taken. Cáceres. Oh, it might be. Well, really rifling that one in, and he didn't miss by much. Rodriguez. Here's Hannes Wolf. They've regained possession. And with that, the referee blows the whistle. It's the end of the game, and the home fans will leave the stadium in a cheery mood once again.
Well, that performance is par for the course here. They've been really good at home. They just play with so much confidence. It's another excellent result for them.